I forgot to wash I forgot to wash my head. Okay. So hi, my name is Juwan Brown. I'm a targeted individual, a domestic terrorist victim, a gang stalk victim, a sex traffic victim. Um, all of my rights have been either denied or stolen. The right to privacy went away a long time ago. So I've been writing novels. I probably should say this just in case anything does happen. Um, there's probably one other person that I would trust to send them to. That doesn't mean that they'll get published. Um, but I've been writing novels about the science behind the situation. But unlike Dr. Duncan, what I've done is, um, I think what he did is he said the organizations it is this is how the science works, blah 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 blah. I went a little bit more in depth and I put names to each patent in situations. Um, names, long list of names. I went back all the way to James Tilly Matthews 224 years ago. He died in 1815, was born in 1770, and he experienced the same thing that targeted individuals are going through today: complete and total privacy, 24/7, sleep invaded, technology implanted, being hit by invisible noises and microwaves and everything, and his dreams being manipulated and controlled by these operators. For this day and age, I call them Secret Service because that's who I saw in my store. FBI, CIA because that's who everyone is blaming. DARPA because they create the technology, but then you have to look at the patents and see whose names are attached to the patents, and then it branches out to all these creepy little illegal families that like to torture innocent people. So, and this is how they make their money off of torturing the poor, building them up to probably secret celebrities and then killing them through dark insurance, and then the families also get a payout. So yeah, that's where I am right now. Um, so I've done a lot of extensive research about what program, they like to call it a program, or what is going on in my life. But I know that my biology is hacked and your biology is hackable. There is illegal technology integrated into my biology, making it harder for me to live. Um, they like to keep you poor and they like to keep you struggling. So every single day, I have to wake up and I have to deal with them, and I'm not getting paid for it. In a way, their payment system is today you get to walk, today you get to work, today you get to breathe correctly, today you get to have normal bowel movements. That's the only payment that you really get. You don't get anything else. Or today you get silence in your head. You don't get us yelling at you 24/7. For the past 3 years, since March of 2023, I've had the government organizations yelling in my head through voice to skull technology and then on communication. I've been sitting here going to school and writing books, and right now it's silent. But normally you're hearing creaks, creaks on the ceiling, loud, sonic propulsion or bolts, sounds that they can't really hide because it's so loud. Or you'll hear doors slamming, but there's nobody there. So I call that the haunted house effect. I'm really trying to get that out there so people can understand that. Um, that every single haunted house or theory of a haunted house or seeing shadows is the FBI and the CIA and these government organizations to curate a narrative of the supernatural. Um, all of it is technology, smoke, mirrors, and illusion. And it's time for it to be exposed so people can go back to being human and not have your life curated for you by a psychopath that lives in your head and dictates what you're gonna do on a daily basis. And that is my video for today. I was supposed to do this hours ago. It's been a long day. I've been working on a book.